The Lonely Portrait is a short horror film that involves a constantly changing portrait and a panicked man. I really like the constant camera movement and the distortion with the glasses. I think it made the film feel very cinematic and almost disorienting, which is what the film was going for. The quicker editing really adds to his increasing panic, and I think that the acting was really amazing as well. Also, the paintings were so scary and really amazingly made. It has a lot of elements from classic horror films, and it's such a unique take on it, and a unique take on the painting's eyes following you as you go thing. And I think it was all very well established with just one actor.
This film is like a continuing loop, and it was terrifying. I think I missed the part where he was at an Airbnb even, so I didn't really expect that the painting will reset. I did like the play of colors in this because everything was very subdued except for the painting and the blue coasters and the blue artwork on the walls. Everything was really subdued in color with very light colors. It was the blue of the painting and the blue and then the red when the thing comes out. I'm not sure why he was playing with it once he figured out what it was doing. I would have been out of there. But I love the fact that this is a continuing loop where more people are coming in at the end and the painting resets over and over. I loved the sound in this film because after the guy was killed, you could hear the drip, drip, drip like it was not the sink. It was like she had his head like decapitating and it was bleeding somewhere. But then resetting is like it never happened. It's amazing. I kind of want to know what happens next. This could about be a series of things about this portrait, this painting. It could really be a series with different people. And does anybody ever escape? Heck, with this guy, when she starts stealing the stuff and when her demonic face looked at me, I would be setting fire to the thing. But it was quite amazing that he didn't, and I kind of do want more to see how this would eventually end with this painting. Or does she just keep sucking more souls and killing more people?
The Lonely Portrait. Wow, wow, wow. Just from the beginning, great opening, great colors and cinematography, and I really liked the music. The opening music was very interesting, and I love the opening title when you pan up and it's on top of the building. Just everything from beginning to end, the pace, the music, the use of music, the tone, the colors were so beautiful and warm, and the set design and just the cinematography was so great. The wardrobe, the casting, the lead actor really kept me involved throughout the whole process. So the direction was really well done as well. I thought the acting was just super nice and subtle, and it had a really great progression throughout and a build up to it. And very realistic as well. And I love that it's like, where's your curiosity willing to take you almost? I thought it was a very detailed set design and script, and everything was important. All the elements made sense. I love the use of the phone from the beginning, how he just kind of played with it, and then it had a really important meaning behind it throughout. Like at the end, you really could see the meaning to the phone. It's just really great to keep it connected throughout. Just so well done. I just loved this short. It's going to win you awards, probably for script and acting and just sound design even. The sound design was so key to this, with the music being placed in the right places. Like when he opened the door and the music stopped completely and then it was brought in subtly after that. Just really, really great use of music. In the portrait, of course, really well done. Whoever created the portrait had to do multiple portraits, I'm sure. It felt real. It didn't feel like CGI'd. So really cool too, bringing the portrait out of the closet, having that be sort of a camera so you felt like you were the portrait. Just so many really key elements in this. Like I said, very detailed. When you brought the portrait out and we felt like we were in the portrait, it felt like we were, then later on, it made me realize it felt like I was the woman in the portrait. and the lighting coming through the portrait and the keyhole, so creepy. Just all, it was so well done and very, very creepy at the same time. And like, this Airbnb should be off the market at this point. But great, great, great job. I really enjoyed this. So great work.
The Lonely Portrait is pretty terrifying to watch. I mean, in a good way, because it just following a guy who got into like a rental apartment, and every move, every action that he did in the apartment, it would be reflected on the picture hung like on the wall. I feels like how like the short story like follows like this guy and like moving up like to for the story. I feel like it just good have a good like pace to kind of like build up the tension, like giving us some clues about like how we're gonna figure out this before revealing like the shocking like truth like at the end. I feel like everything that create like the atmosphere in the short film is pretty well done. Like the camera work, the lighting, the scene itself also. So it's pretty well put together for this one.